Hello friends, today I'm gonna install MySQL. Though already installed the Apache, I'll show you the command line how to install the Apache, and also MySQL, Apache, and PHP. Actually, in the PHP, we'll install PHP-fpm, so that actually this is fast process manager, so your website will work very fast and it is have some advantages. However, let's check how many apps do you have. So let's check how many apps do you have already installed. These are the list. We already installed the Apache and SSH, and UFW is already installed, and we installed SSH at the beginning, included with the Ubuntu installation at the time of Ubuntu server installation. So let's start with UFW. This is basic firewall. It helps. It is a interface or console of minimalist console of NetPlan. So let's start with UFW. Let's check how many apps in the app list. So I already did. This is the command. So Apache full. Let's check with the Apache full what kind of port it will enable for us. So let's enable the Apache full and open SSH, so that only this port for this two app will open. So we already run sudo UFW allow Apache full and sudo UFW allow open SSH. So let's check the status of UFW. Sudo UFW status, it's inactive right now, so let's enable it. Before that, I already managed the SSH key pair and I log into SSH. So let's enable it, and it asks me that if you enable, then if you are not in SSH, then the connection will be disrupted. So I don't because we can go for yes, because we already connected with SSH and SSH port will be open, and rest of the port except the Apache port, that is 80 and A443, will be open, so it will not harm for us. So let's check with yes, the firewall is active and enabled. So this is the first step. Let's go for the MySQL. Before the MySQL, we need to do some apt-get update. Though I already made the apt-get update, let's find the command. Let's do it again. Sudo apt-get update and sudo apt upgrade, and yes, with the parameter yes, it will make all the things yes. As I already made some update, thus it's not, it will take not that much time. Clear. Let's start with the MySQL 5.7. Before that, let's install some necessary things like curl nano git, and let's check what kind of version is available for the MySQL. So let's take a grep C line and client. Here we find MySQL client 5.7 is also available, and also let's take the server SC here. We take MySQL server here 5.7. This server we will gonna install. So MySQL 5.7 server and client. The command is, here is the command. This is the command. apt-get install MySQL Server 5.7 and MySQL Client 5.7, and with the parameter y, so it will put yes by default when any question is asked. So as my intention is to make a Magento server, so I need to create some user and database for the Magento. Let's see how to create the database and the user. Let's pause the video. It seems MySQL installed successfully. So make some step to make MySQL more secure. So let's run this command. This is the command, sudo MySQL secret installation utility. So it will ask for you something like, am I agree with it or not? Say yes, and please enter password. Let's type the password for the root user. Let me take a note for this to keep it in a safe place. User password maybe something. I will show you. You just need to 0 or 1 or 2. If you need some strong password, then press 2 and type your password. It's telling me the estimate password strength is 100, so it was a good password. So however, press Y for continue. Next, remove anonymous user, yes please, to strengthening the security of the MySQL. Disallow root login remotely, yes. Remove the database and access to it, yes. Reload the privilege of table, now reload the privileges, and all done. So this is the way how to secure your MySQL server. So however, restart, make your MySQL running, or to check MySQL server is already running or not, scrvic service sudo service MySQL status. It said the MySQL service is running, active and running. However, to enable, one important thing is to enable your MySQL server when the system restart, you need to type this command, enable MySQL. So it will enable when your system start. Make a restart. So MySQL is restarting. Let's enter the MySQL console, sudo MySQL. To enter the MySQL console after the 5.7 MySQL server, you just type this sudo MySQL. It will let you enter to the MySQL console with the root privileges. I would like to create some database, create one user assigned to it, because I have intention to make some CMS to run in the server. So I already create the users and database. So to view user, I'd like to run this command. So I can see my user here. If I like to see the privileges for this user, run this command like BSC is school. So it has a grand privilege on the MySQL database. If I need to, let's restart the server. Quick service MySQL start to restart. MySQL is going to restart, and we already made the UFW, and MySQL is installed with one user and one database for us. So let's install the Apache. I already did the Apache installation, so you need to do something if you would like to install the Apache. To upgrade command, you need to install run the upgrade command, that is apt upgrade sudo and apt upgrade. Why is let's let it upgraded. And to install the Apache, you need to run this command. You need to run this command, but right now I'm not going to run this command because I already run this command and the Apache is running in my server. So let's check the version of the Apache. apache2 option version. Apache 2.4 Ubuntu server build 2019 online. As the Apache is running, let's check my website. Is it running or not? So my Apache is running. My website is dumbschool.com. Apache 2 Ubuntu default page, so it's Apache is running. But we need to install the PHP also for the PHP support. Let's install the PHP. Clear the things up. To install, we need to facilitate PHP, we need to install the first CGI immediate after Apache installation. So before that, make a root privilege sudo I clear to install the first CGI processes. You need to download this. I'll try to give this command in my blog post. You can find it. So it's downloaded to your temp folder, and you made dispackage it by typing this command. Package. So it is already this packages. And by the way, to run your Apache server when your system restart, by default on startup, you need to make this command system ctl control system control enable apache2. It will make your Apache run at the system start. By the way, if you're using Amazon EC2, then if your web page is not appear in the browser, then you need to check the rules, firewall rules, that your HTTP port and HTTPS, there is 80 and 443 port is open, so that you can check the website will appear on your website. Now it's time to install the PHP-fpm, and we will also install the SSL after it. Let's go to the PHP-7.2 FPM first process manager. So to install, before you install, just you need to run again the apt-get update, this kind of command. let's check the PHP-fpm. These are all PHP 7.2 is current version, latest version. So we need to install the 7.2. Before install the PHP, you need to check if the PHP is already installed in your system. To check it, run phpv. So PHP command not found, that means PHP is not installed in your system. However, if you'd like to install the PHP with the PHP-fpm, actually the package PHP-fpm PHP 7.2 fpm, and also to support your CMS, specifically for the Magento, this is the command and required module to install. So I just run this command: sudo apt-get install PHP 7.2 fpm, leave as mode blah blah. I collect this command from the Magento website. So let's hit enter. It will install all the PHP and PHP extension for you. After that, we'll see what is the PHP version. So it's creating config files for us, varieties of config files. So let's check with the PHP version, that is PHP 7.2.24 Ubuntu 09 cell. I built October 24th of October. However, let's also let's check with PHP. It will show you the extensions of PHP installation. By the way, my Ubuntu version is 18.04. Right now our Apache web server and the PHP-fpm are configured and can work individually, but we still have to tell our Apache web server to pass PHP requests to the PHP first process manager, that is fpm. To enable PHP 7.2 fpm in Apache 2, we need to check it's the Apache conf available PHP-fpm file, what inside it. So we need to delete all the things and paste something special. And before this editing, we need to make a backup of this file with rename it some other else. So it already backup to conf original, which came to the Ubuntu server. And let's open it in the Vim editor and press I for edit and copy this text. And before edit, just press the D line, D, for delete everything. So this file is empty right now. Let's create insert mode and shift insert for paste all the things, and press escape to make it save, escape, and then I am pressing colon WQ for save. So we already changed the PHP 7.2 fpm configure file. And to configure this script, we need to run this command. Syntax is okay. However, there is an error, something. This is kind of warning, but our syntax is okay. We check the syntax by this command: Apache to control config test. This is the command to test the config. So after installing the PHP-fpm and configuring, let's enable few mods like this one: sudo to enable mod proxy fcgi set in v and enable this configuration file and enable to this mod, enable to mod actions. This mod is a tag to avail action tag. We need to run this. A2N mod is the script that enable the specified module within this Apache2 configuration. The module proxy fastCGI provides support for the fastCGI protocol. The associated set env sets the variable sent to the fastCGI. The A2N configuration script enables the specified configuration file within the Apache2 in this case PHP-7.2 -fpm. So let's restart the PHP-fpm Apache2. Before restart, we need to start the PHP-fpm service. Actually, this is service, so starting this, and then we'll restart the PHP-fpm restart and service Apache2 restart. Let's restart them both. We'll restart it. Actually, this is not needed, but let's make a backup for the default 000-default conf backup with this command, and then again for the SSL configuration, which is responsible for the 443, and we'll edit this one later, maybe right now. Paste the command. Let's edit default SSL conf. So this is the default SSL var www document root. It is not needed actually, but we can do it. Let's press I for edit. Let's paste it here, make some alignment, escape for command, :WQ for save. Then let's do another thing, which is let's create one file for our domain, that is etc vi etc apache2 site available at dumpschool.com.conf. Here this is totally empty, and let's create this. Let's press I for edit and paste the command, make some alignment. The document root will be this one, admin dumpschool.com serializes dumpschool.com, document root dumpschool.com, error log for error log and access log for combined. Let's escape and save it, WQ. So we have already configured the dumpschool.com.conf file. that is for our domain name. Now at this point, let's make a directory for our domain which we going to host. Make directory for dump school, make directory -p var.dumpschool.com, and then we need to see what is the name of the web server username. Let's copy this command and see to check. Here we can see the www-data is the user and the group name of the Apache web server. So we need here, we need to ownership, change the ownership to data clone data var do dumpschool.com. So we are going to change the ownership to data for the dumpschool.com folder, so that Apache user can render this content of this folder and give some permissions. Let's do it. Down the skill, we already provide the respective permission, and let's create one index file here, like vi let's type vi var.dumpschool.com/index.php. In this file, to check whether the PHP and fastCJ is working properly, just type this php-info and escape and save it. And here is another thing, that is, if you want to change the Apache to serve PHP files rather than others, by default move index PHP first position in the directory conf. So let's edit the file. Insert I, let's type something here, index.php spacebar. So we put index.php in front of this file and save it. Okay. All right, let's test the configuration. We already modify or create a dumpschool.conf virtual host blah 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 to test the file if it's working or not. The command is apache2 control config test. This is the command. It says syntax is okay, looks all right. So right now we're going to enable the dumpschool.configuration file. To enable this configuration set, the command is add to enable site dumpschool.conf, and it says systemctl reload Apache. It's required a reload for the Apache, and we also enable the SSL default SSL.conf, which is not required I think, but we already did the modification. Okay, later we'll check it. To disable some site, copy. To disable something, we can type the command add to this site 000 default.conf, but we don't need this right now. Just make the Apache reload. To Apache reload, we just make this command system control Apache reload. Apache is reloaded. Okay, let's check with our domain, is it working or not, by clicking reload the website button. It seems nothing has changed. Nothing is changing. So again, কিছু change না. So when we make reload the dumbschool.com, it showed nothing. It's redirect to the default page. Let's disable the site, the default conf. It's required systemctl apache reload. Let's type the command and again reload the site. It's supposed to come. Let's enable the default SSL. Again, it's required the Apache to reload. Let's check the website. It's come on now. The website is remain the same. Here actually we forgot something, that is in our site available configuration file, our domain name is dumbschool.com. Here we need to add the line of code that is responsible to process the PHP file, because we are calling a PHP file here. Here, let's specify this PHP handler will handle the PHP file to the first process manager, that is fpm. So make a call, exit, and with save, and let's check the config test. apache2 config test.
Yeah.
The syntax looks all right. Let's the insight of dumbschool.com.conf is already enabled. Let's reload the Apache, and now let's check the website again with the domain name. It's not showed up yet. Here I found the problem. Let's share with you. Actually, the dumb school is pointed to some other server rather than the original server in my Route 53. Let's change it to the server. So it's come up, showed up dumbschool.com. Welcome to dumbschool.com, PHP version 7.2. And if you want to check the first process manager or first CGI is working, then you'll find this, and there is all the settings of INI, blah blah blah, configuration, test, and modules information. So thus, this is how we installed the PHP first CGI and the first FPM with Apache, with MySQL, and little bit of the UFW for the firewall. And I already did the SSH before, and also install a fresh installation of Ubuntu server. My server instance is no, this is not the server instance. My Ubuntu version is 18, stable version. Now we are going to install the SSL for our server for this domain. To enable the SSL, you need to first have to do the update your system again. So, and also we need a software called Cardboard to install the SSL with the parameter Y. App install Cardboard with the parameter Y. Let's install it. It's installing. And also we need to generate some Hellman Diffie-Hellman strong algorithm, encryption algorithm. So we need to type this also. Let's give some time to install. We'll come back. Cheaper key of Diffie-Hellman. Here's the code. It's generating the cheaper key for you. It's not that much, take a long time. Then we need to make a folder called well-known, a hidden folder, because in front of the folder there is a dot, and change the group to the www data, which is Apache. Change mod the group. Here we need to do some continuous command. Let's paste it. Change mod group plus s var let's encrypt folder, and then we need to create this file. Let's encrypt.conf. Inside the Apache2 conf available, let's encrypt.conf. Here we need to paste these lines. ls well-known acme challenge for let's encrypt well-known acme challenges. Actually, it will help you if you have multiple domain. You don't need to create a lot of configuration file for that particular domain. Let's save it again. One more file to do. SSL parameters.conf, another configuration file. here it will mention the algorithm, cheaper algorithm, headers, compression settings, session tickets of OpenSSL confirm DH parameters. Where is your DH parameter? It's give your location. You need to give the location to it so that it can find the DH cheaper keys. So let's test the configuration script. Syntax looks all right. Okay, this is good news. You need to enable some few mods like SSL and headers. So mod SSL is enabled, and again sudo enable mod headers. You need to, it's required a system restart Apache 2. We'll do it just a little bit later. We need to enable two configuration script. One is let's encrypt. Just before we made these two configuration script, and SSL parameter conf file. So let's enable those configuration script. And also we need to enable one mod which is called HTTP2. This is very interesting. This HTTP2 module which will make your site faster and more robust. That's why you need to enable this mod. And lastly, we are going to restart the Apache itself. Let's check the status of the Apache. Is it running or active or deactive? Yeah, the Apache looks active. So press the Q button, Q key for to start command prompt again. Now we're going to test from our server if the SSL things is working or not. Later we'll confirm it by our website. For testing the SSL, you need to make a directory inside the well-known folder acme challenge, and equal something. Yeah, equal this text testing acme challenges, and then you need to make some curl if the text is copied or not. So what is the result of the curl? Sudo curl ikl, not this URL actually. We need to modify this URL to dump the school. Our domain is dump the school. View mb. Let's check whether the result is coming or not. The result is HTTP 101 to 200. Okay, that's the response. It's giving us response. Thursday, November 1806 GMT. Server Apache Ubuntu. Expected deny. Upgrade connection. Accept bytes content length. And it give you the output testing acme challenges. This is what we are looking for. So if we go to the browser, it will give us the same. So let's copy the path, copy, and go to the browser slash test. So it displays the testing acme challenges. That means our SSL testing is working. So we need to go to the next phase. As the test is passed, now is the time to get the certificate from the cardboard. Let's run this command. It will help you to get a certificate from the cardboard. So you need to press agree or yes for the agree. Then it will, if the certificate it get, then it will give you a congratulations notice. It's trying to obtaining a new certificate, cleaning up the challenges and important notice, and you'll get a congratulations here. That means that you get the certificate for this domain from the cardboard. So our next step is to make some changes in our domain name.conf configuration file for the SSL request. So let's edit the file. Our domain name configuration file, let's open it by vi available dum.conf, and here we need to add few more script. So here we need to we already reopened the file for the dumbschool.com.conf, which we already made, but now we'll paste the following lines. We just delete everything, and again for insert press I. No line buffer, no line buffer. Then paste the followings. Copy and paste. So here what you found, that for the 80 request, port 80 request, server name would be dumbschool and dumbschool, and redirect permanent. We made a permanent redirect to https://dumbschool.com, and here for the 443 https means it will request to the 443 port, and the 443 port is open to our open SSL by the UWF firewall. The server name is dumbschool.com, www.dumbschool.com, webmaster.dumbschool.com, and HTTP post permanent. We're redirecting here. The document root is dumbschool.com. The error log and custom log, we put some dumbschool.com domain name in prefix, and then at the bottom search SSL engine on the certificate file .pem full chain, and the private key could be found here. So let's save it by pressing escape :WQ. We already save it, and let's check it. You can we also did a redirection to www from non-www version. As you can see, We are redirecting dub to non-dub and forcing the HTTPS. Let's check for any configuration file is okay or not. So syntax looks okay. Systemctl reload. Let's reload the Apache again. Reload means not stop, it's just reload. And to test our secure certificate, we need to visit this website. And copy our URL. That is our domain name. This website, SSL server test. We paste our URL here. And submit. And let's check if the certificate is alright or not. Testing SSL 2.0. Actually, cardboard certificate is the certificate is given to you for 3 months. Assessment fail, unable to connect to the server. No secure protocol supported. No more data allowed for version 1 certificate. Failed to obtain certificate for internal error, net, scalar issue, unexpected failure, common error, connection timeout, assessment fail, connection reset, recognizes receive file, the secure server, no secure protocol supported, possibly the server only support a draft version of TSL. So it gave me some assessment fail, unable to connect to the server, let's check there. But here if we reload this website, it gives us a certificate SSL. That certificate is issued to dumb school provided by Let's Encrypt Authority from November to February 12th for 3 months. The certificate is issued. Let's try it again.
They are building this here, immediately.
Copy host name. Don't show the result on. Let's go for www.dumbschool.com. Submit. Processing. Testing. SSL report for my domain. Assessment failed, unable to connect to the server. However, it gave me some unable to connect to the server, but it is very exception. Maybe I'll check it later. But the main fact is we already got the SSL. If we reload, we got the SSL certificate for our website. So this is totally SSL certificate and came from Let's Encrypt. The last thing we need to do, this is optional, but you might do it because the Let's Encrypt certificate expired on February, so you need to do these things again on February month after 3 months. So to avoid this, you need to do a small thing, that is as because the certificate are valid for 90 days. To automatically renew the certificate before the expire, cardboard package create a cron job which runs twice a day and will automatically renew any certificate 30 days before its expiration. Once the certificate is renewed, we also have to reload the Apache server, append renew. When the certificate is renewed, we have to reload the Apache server actually. append renew hook systemctl Apache to the etc cron job like this. So let's modify the cron job a little bit so it will fit for us. Put I for insert, and the end of the line we need to put a renew hook. Renew hook systemctl reload the Apache. Alright, and make save WQ. It's saved, and let's make a test. To test the renewal process, you can use the cardboard dry run switch. Let's make a dry run for it to see if the renew process is automatically alright. One challenge for dumbschool.com is challenge at www.dumbschool.com waiting for the verifications. But one renew failures, 0 parse failures. Some errors is reported. Type connection fetching dumbschool when on acme channel challenge. Timeout during the connect, likely firewall problem. Dumbschool.com well-known acme challenge, likely firewall problem. Okay, let's check my firewall, because there's some kind of timeout during the connect, likely firewall problem. Let's check my EFW, which is blocking. It's blocking my 443 port, so it's telling that allow Apache full, open SSH, allow full v3. It's allowing everything, and the firewall is active. It's allowing our 443 request. Our 443 request is coming, no problem. Let's check what inside the Apache full. Port 80 and port 443 TCP is open, no problem. Okay, so right now I would like to close this video, but the process, as you can see, the installation of Apache, PHP and MySQL, the firewall stuff are the same, and the let's encrypt SSL certificate, maybe some setting might change. We can do it later, or you can do it follow some different tutorial for SSL installation. Maybe some version or software update from the let's encrypt, or the rules change. However, thanks for watching my video. Goodbye. See ya.